Happy Thursday, everybody. And you know what? We cashed yesterday's traditional full inning NRFI, which means that somebody from yesterday's comments is going to win a free month to JTSS.com. But I also need to correct something because I may have pulled the Marcus of Marks and mistakenly explained the giveaway rules inadvertently and incorrectly. Going forward from today, it's not going to be enough for me just to get one of our two official plays to cash. We have to sweep the board for somebody to win the free month, okay? So that change takes effect today, which means yesterday's win still resulted in a drawing, and I will announce that winner in just a few minutes. I am Mark Wallis, co-host here at the Weekday Wagers, where I get to sit alongside DG and Robbie Hockey every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That means that the Weekday Wagers will be live tomorrow and all today's plays. Well, they're powered by the AM models over at JTSS.com. Make sure you're using promo code WAGERS50 to get 50% off your first month. And these plays are based on the expected starting pitchers, okay? Especially with these early games, make sure you confirm every starter before placing your wagers because these are the turnaround days in the MLB. And a pitching change can completely alter a first inning matchup. You can find the team-specific markets over on DraftKings, Bet365, Bovada, and Fanatics, and that takes care of all of our housekeeping. Before I get into the official card, I did receive a couple messages earlier this morning asking what I thought about the early game between Cleveland and Detroit. I understand why people like the NRFI here. Parker Messick has been absolutely phenomenal, perfect 11-0 this split, while Keider Montero is also 11-1. The problem is that both these pitchers are facing two of the hottest first inning offenses over the last 30 days. Cleveland comes into this one having scored 10 first inning runs over the last 30 days, which is more than double the league average over that span. Detroit, they've scored 6, which is well above average as well. That gives us two of the best first inning pitchers facing two of the hottest first inning offenses. At a better price, I might be willing to take the chance. But at minus 135, the numbers really just don't align well enough for me. So this is one where I am simply just going to enjoy watching it and see what these pitchers can do against these offenses. So do with that what you will. Now, let's get into today's three-team specific NRFI parlay. Our first leg is the Chicago Cubs going against Washington starter Cade Cavalli. Cavalli owns an 11-2 NRFI record. He's held opposing batters to a 238 WOBA in the first inning. And the Cubs are batting only 227 when they're on the road over the last 30 days. They've struck out 17 times. So with Cavalli consistently getting through the first and Chicago struggling to make any contact, I like him to keep the Cubs off the board. Our second leg, the Texas Rangers facing Angels starter Walbert Urena. Urena enters with a perfect 11-0 home NRFI record and his limited first inning hitters to an almost unbelievable 0.57 batting average. Texas has been quiet when they're on the road, batting just 186, scoring just 2 first-inning runs. Urena has been nearly untouchable in this spot, and the Rangers haven't produced enough early offense for me to stay away here. Our third leg is the Philadelphia Phillies, facing Minnesota's starter Taj Bradley. Bradley owns an 8-1 home NRFI record and has held opposing batters to a 166 WOBA in the first. Philadelphia is batting just 167 on the road over the last 30 days, and they've struck out 11 times. Bradley has been more difficult to bat against in his last 3 home starts. And when you couple that with Philadelphia's recent road production, it makes this a really, really strong final leg. That completes today's three-team specific NRFI parlay. The Cubs, the Rangers, and the Phillies. Let's go to our traditional full inning NRFI. And I'm going with the Milwaukee Brewers and Los Angeles Dodgers. And I'm going to begin at the top of the first where Dodgers starter Roki Sasaki will face the Brewers to start the game. Sasaki comes into this one with a 9-1 home NRFI record. He's held opposing batters to a 176 batting average in the first. Milwaukee, they have not scored a first inning run on the road over the last 30 days, and they posted up a miserable .161 first inning WOBA. That is exactly the combination I want to get this thing started as we go into the bottom half of the inning. Why? Because the bottom half is going to be a little more uncomfortable. We got Milwaukee starter Shane Drohan, who's facing the Dodgers. Drohan does have a 5-1 NRFI record on the road. He's limited first inning batters to a 100 batting average. but Los Angeles is still batting 265 at home in the opening frame. So there is some danger here, okay? The Dodgers, they've struck out 13 times, and Drohan cannot afford to give them free traffic. But this first inning result gives us a legitimate path through the bottom half. That makes Milwaukee and Los Angeles our official traditional full inning NRFI. So to recap, today's official card, our team-specific NRFI parlay, the one that we got to get both of these to sweep it, all right? The parlay, the Cubs, the Rangers, and the Phillies, the full inning NRFI play is going to be the Milwaukee Brewers and Los Angeles Dodgers. So for yesterday's drawing winner, Prenmar 1022, you were randomly selected and just won a free month to JTSS.sports.com. Send me your email address over on X, or you can always email me directly at betterdaysahead@gmail.com. Make sure you spell it correctly. It's BETTOR. And if you want a chance to win, because we're going to sweep, by the way. All right, we're going to sweep. We're coming off of great sweep momentum to begin with. Just type NRFI in today's comments. And beginning today, like I said, we're going to sweep it. And that's not going to be a problem. All right, I don't have to get yelled at by DG anymore. Just type NRFI in the comments. Make sure you confirm every expected starter before placing these bets, and drop your best NRFI or YRFI plays in those comments as well. If you enjoy these first inning breakdowns, hit that like button, subscribe. If you want home run props, make sure you go over and check out DG's video, especially if you like all this content. You got to join today, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Ask RAPH, Rafael Esparza, the numbers guy. He will have his own show dedicated to just answering your questions and breaking down everything you've got. I am telling you, there is not a sport that man does not cover. Trust me when I tell you, we've talked cricket, we've talked darts. So he knows what he's talking about. And tomorrow, a very special weekday wagers at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with DG and special guest, Seabass. Mr. Chris Bassett himself, the only 5-star chef in the game, will be live tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you tune in for that as well. Best of luck.